Settle down, brother. This is the Quarter Report. South Africa is a movie. Welcome to the watch party. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different because we're going to talk about Zama Zamas. Well, we're not going to talk about Zama Zamas, but in our event series that we have in Cape Town called Wouldn't You Like to Know, the incredible investigative journalist Kimon de Greef last night spoke at length about his investigations into Zama Zamas. And it is extraordinary. From people spending months to years underground to car dealerships in Welkom being upset that Zama Zamas were being driven out of the mines because the car dealerships were losing buyers of expensive cars, to Zama Zamas sometimes paying up to 5,000 Rand for a bucket of KFC shipped down there and under the ground. Kimon de Greef's research into Zama Zamas is extraordinary. And so we're going to play out his address to Wouldn't You Like to Know last night in full on the podcast. Eric, it is outrageous.
It really is. I was going to just add that a 5,000 Rand for a KFC order, there must have been some hectic delivery surcharges. I just you got to go underground, mate.
Sometimes 2 kilometers underground.
Wow.
Kimon was also saying that some of these shafts are 2 kilometers down, which you can understand in 2 ways, one more shocking than the other. So to the top of Table Mountain is broadly, roughly a kilometer. So land to the top of Table Mountain twice is how far down. And he said when you look down some of these shafts from land and you look down, it would take 30 to 40 seconds if you fell for you to hit the ground. So you'd obviously die upon impact. But these shafts are so deep that you would be free falling through the air for longer than half a minute. It is absolutely wild. And Kimon has just done some of the best research into exactly what life is like for Zama Zamas and how the economies, these illicit economies work, and who is doing the illegal mining and how they continue to get away with it, and how actually, ironically, a lot of South Africans in these towns who are running businesses love that the Zama Zamas are there because it means that more business can thrive because more people are providing food and other services. Zama Zamas are renting places to stay in the area. And actually, once the Zama Zamas are driven out, like they were from Welkom and ended up in Stilfontein late last year, it hammered the local economy in Welkom. So we're going to let Kimon take you through all of that. It is completely fascinating. But before we do that, we have the most incredible, wild news, because we are truly, from the 1st of July, making history. And I'm just going to play you the TV promo, the television promo that is going out today across a variety of different TV channels so you understand what has happened to us. Settle down, brother. This is the Quarter Report, now powered by enca.com. South Africa is a movie. Welcome to the watch party. Yes, my name is Dan Corder. You may know me already from my TV show, The Dan Corder Show on ENCA, or from my hit podcast, The Quarter Report, which goes out every Tuesday to Friday to millions of viewers and tens of thousands of listeners. And coming the 1st of July, next week, we are making history because for the first time ever in this country, a podcast has been signed by a major news broadcaster. Yes, the Quarter Report is coming to enca.com. So starting on Tuesday, you can watch full episodes of the show Tuesday to Friday exclusively on enca.com. We talk about the biggest and most important news worth knowing in a wild country that is South Africa. The Quarter Report is now powered by enca.com. I mean, it says it all, but incredibly, we make history on Tuesday because on Tuesday, the 1st of July, the full episodes of the Quarter Report are going to be powered by enca.com on ENCA's website. So if you are watching this or listening to this, never fear. The podcast version, the listening version, is going to have the full version wherever you listen to your podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to get good chunks of the show every day, or Tuesday to Friday, as you've already been getting, but you'll be able to watch the full thing on enca.com, and we really encourage you to go across there and enjoy the full episodes of the Quarter Report. And it is the first time ever that a major newscaster in South Africa has licensed a podcast. It is crazy. And I'm overwhelmed. I'm blown away. I'm extremely grateful. And to be honest, If this had happened to another podcast, I would have been nearly as happy as I am now. Like, I obviously am equally happy and extra happy that it's us. But this is such a grand leap forward in South Africa. The recognition by a major newscaster that more and more online is where people are living and learning and sharing and conversing. And online content creators are creating world-class stuff. And I hope that this is the start of many more podcasts being recognized and signed by major TV channels, major radio stations, major broadcasters and media companies, because that is what we need. The internet has given so many South Africans the ability to contribute what we want to say and what we know in ways that are meaningful and important and worthy of pride for us, in styles that we think are really cool and entertaining. And the fact that the Quarter Report has now been signed by ENCA is just so cool, because for us, it means that we are finally making money that allows us to dedicate ourselves more to this and make it better and give you more and not have to do as many side quests while we do this to keep it going. And that's the dream, right? We want South Africa, like in other places of the world where it's already happened, we want it to move into a space where content creators and entertainers who are using the internet to create shows and create material and entertainment for you and for me, for all of us, are able to make enough money from it to do it full time so that they can do it at the level that they dreamed of doing it. The level where if they dedicate all of their time and focus in their work and their career time and their lives to it, that we can make world-class material, because we don't have to be doing everything else to try and make this continue to happen. So I'm so grateful, so honored. It's just amazing. And I hope that us being signed by ENCA is the start of a new wave of major broadcasters and media companies signing more podcasts, signing more content creators, so that all of us can do it more and do it better than we're even doing it now. It really is like a pinch me moment, I have to say. I mean, I don't know, like when I arrived, Eric, today, and we had a big hug, we usually just do a fist bump. You know, we've been together like friends for like 10 years. So like 11, 12 years at this point. So like fist bump is good enough. But we had a hug today and we were like, history is happening today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dab me up. I was going to say big things, but like, you know what I mean? Like moving with the times, but you're right. Like I think for us, having been in kind of the radio and podcasting space for such a long time, I think it's felt like it's been too long that it's taken for something like this to happen.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. I do genuinely hope that this is kind of like a springboard for other content creators as well. I think that's super vital for the industry.
Totally. A radical mindset change from major legacy mainstream media to see the vision, to see the pattern of where things are going, and to respond to the South Africa that now exists. So we're incredibly grateful, and genuinely, this is only happening because of you and people like you watching and listening and supporting us, because the way that we've been able to get the attention of big players is through literally creating material that is supported and watched and shared and viewed and made relevant by your support and your kind attention. So we are so deeply grateful to you, so thankful. This news story is going to be everywhere. By the time you're watching this, the press release would have already come out from ENCA. It's a really, really lovely press release. It's really, really cool. And so, we will see you on Tuesday, the 1st of July, powered by enca.com. You'll be able to watch on YouTube chunks of the show. The full show is going to be on enca.com, and I would really love it if you started watching the full show on enca.com Tuesday to Friday. And if you're listening, you'll be able to get the full podcast on Spotify or, Spotify, Apple, or wherever else you have been listening. So thank you again. Our gratitude is endless and deep and profound. And we are just so excited for this new era. We hope the start of a new era, not just of the Quarter Report, now powered by enca.com, but of South African online showmaking, being recognized, financially supported, and distributed by the big guys, the mainstream media. So enjoy Kimon de Greef. What you're about to hear is extraordinary. And we'll chat to you on Tuesday.